How can time heal? That is the question in this reading. First of all, I saw tears. I channeled tears, and I heard it was in my mind a song called "Tears in Heaven." And I know that song very well because it was a very popular song in the early 90s when it came out. And the story behind that song is from a terrible tragic. The composer of that song, Eric Clapton, he lost his young son in a terrible accident. And I feel that to heal himself, of course, he wrote that song because how will you ever overcome something that how can I say it? How can I ever overcome something that is so extreme to experience? And I know that that song is very popular, or was at least very popular to use in especially funerals. And yeah. So with that said, how can time heal your wounds, whatever your wounds is? If you have lost someone in a tragic accident like this composer of this song, or if there is something else, something extremely hurtful, how can time help you to heal this wound? So, as you can see, as always, I've pulled out some oracle cards that can give us some direction of this reading. How can time heal? And if you have lived a long life like myself, you know that each and everything will, of course, fade away eventually. But it's something about enduring and don't let yourself soak into the pain, right? And that is more easier said than done, because when the pain is overwhelming, like the composer of the song that I mentioned in the beginning, when the pain is so overwhelming, it's easy to fall into I fall into the underworld. So yeah, with that said, this last card here is maybe a direction of when you will feel that you have maybe come out from the dark. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Cultivating prosperity. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. So there is something about, instead of soaking into the grief and the darkness, there is something about looking at what you have, what abundance is surrounding you. I know that maybe it can be difficult to look at the beauty surrounding you when you feel like you are in a very dark place. But remember that you still have many things to be grateful for in your life. So look at the things that you still have and look at the things that you can be still grateful for. Compromise. Look at, she's holding a scale. And yeah, that to me find the balance, find the emotional balance. Regain your emotional balance. Don't pour all your effort into the grief or into the pain or whatever this, or anger or whatever this is for you. Don't put all your energy in one place, you know. As with this card, look at the abundance. What there are always moments of light in each and everyone's lives, even though we can't see it at the moment. And it's maybe even more important than ever if you feel like you're digging a hole, that you speak to someone, right? That you talk to someone about your grief, about your pain, about how you feel, so you can regain the balance. Let's look at the timing. So, as always with spirit, they are not very specific, but somewhere in the near future, you will overcome this. You will regain your confidence. Look at all the yellow here. You will regain your confidence. You will see, with all the dark blue, you will see that there was a higher purpose for this to happen, even though you can't see it right now. Or if you are at the near end of this, you will now maybe understand why this had to happen for you. So, how can time heal? Yes, I just had to take a little pause because I thought I was going to sneeze. So, how can time heal? Accept that you are in a limbo space. That is the first message. When you are in between, that is the most important and most crucial period, when you feel that you are in between, because after the moment, this is the crucial moment when you realize you have to let go of the past and whatever has happened, and you need to trust that there is a new future, a new beginning for you. So acknowledge and embrace the in-between phase, and maybe that is when you more than ever need to focus upon what is the abundance in your life. What is the abundance in your life? Okay. How can time heal? Okay, no jumping cards. Then I'll pull out someone else. No, I think that's enough. So let's see. The Magician with existence. Beautiful. Wow. The King of Pentacles with abundance. Abundance twice. And the last one, we have the Ace of Pentacles with maturity. Yes. So the last message is, of course, that this, whatever has happened, is for you, for your soul growth. You needed this event. You needed this healing moment to happen for your soul growth, for you to mature, of course. So with this card, existence, with a magician, you can see a shooting star is for you to, of course, focus upon your wish for your wish for a change, right? Your wish for a change, not a wish that it didn't happen, that all the things that has happened to you, that not a wish that you could go back and turn things around, or whatever this is, but it's a wish for growth, and it's a wish to get help to overcome this situation. And it's, of course, an opportunity for you to learn, right? Learn the mysteries of the universe. Learn about the mysteries of the universe. With the King of Pentacles here, again with the abundance, there is something about, even though you have lost something, you still have many, still have many things to be grateful for, and you have more abundance in your life. One thing that I'm sitting and thinking about, you know, when you are in a dark place, it's difficult to see in front of you, of course, but with looking at the abundance that you still have, right? A long time ago, there was a woman, and she had just given birth to a child, and you know, when you're the child was perfectly fine, things looked joyful, right? And suddenly the child didn't wake up. And when you are in that state, When you just had a child, the hormones are, of course, flourishing, and yeah, and for that woman, she had already 2 children, 2 daughters that she already had. So this was her 3rd child. But this was too overwhelming for her, and she unfortunately decided to not continue in this life any longer because of that. And that is what I mean by looking at the gratefulness. Yes, you have lost one thing, but look at what you already have, and they were healthy, and yeah, she had a beautiful, caring husband, and she had a beautiful house, and yeah. But of course, the emotions were too overwhelming. There is something about looking at the things that are still there. Don't focus solely on the thing that you have lost, or solely on the thing that went wrong. Maybe take a look in the mirror and see how yourself has grown. Look at him, he's sitting on the top of the world. The rainbow is shining upon him. And of course the King of Pentacles is the growth here on earth. And he has grown. Yes, he's still a spiritual being, but he has gained so much wisdom. He's sitting on a book here. I feel very calm and tranquil. He's got an ivy or something swept around his head, and that is, he's connected to the earth. So maybe there is something that maybe get some more knowledge. If you are still in a difficult place, get some knowledge. Maybe there is someone, a support group for example, that can help you to overcome this. Or maybe there is something spiritual. If you have a disease, maybe you should get some knowledge about that disease. Maybe there is some new treatments about that disease. There are so many things that we can do instead of just digging ourselves deep. So yeah, as I said with the maturity, this is of course for your soul to grow. Your soul wanted this event to happen for it to receive the experience that they were meant to experience in this lifetime. Wow, the 10 of Cups with harmony. So there is something about the more tranquil you are in your mind, the more tranquil your heart, and vice versa. More tranquil you are within your heart, the more tranquil you will be in your mind. So there's always this thing about thinking from the heart, not thinking from the logical mind. Look at this beautiful face here, looks so peaceful. And yeah, don't overthink. Not let this event go on repeat in your mind over and over and over again, because that is not helping you at all. So the time is healing you to forget. to forget, and to help you to live with the situation in a harmonic state of mind. Of course, you will never, it's not like you have been living in oblivion, right? Like this event never happened. That is not what I mean. But there is something about let me take an example, like quit smoking, right? The further and further and further, for me, I was taking one day at a time, right? But the further away, the longer the time passed by, the more I forgot that I was even that I had been smoking at all. And now it's almost 10 years ago since I took my last cigarette. And yeah, that is something to have in mind. Okay, thank you so much for watching this video. I wish you all the best for the future. Bye for now.